or something if it detects it's falling out of the sky or some shit. But and also like if everybody had one of those,
what a fucking mess.
It would all have to be controlled by AI. Like it would be like push where you want to go, and it controls and makes sure you don't. You couldn't have people just controlling it unless you had like Back to the Future 2, Sky Highways.
So many like decapitations would just rise astronomically.
I mean, people can't even drive, and that's on a level surface. Now you involve something where it's 360,
three-dimensional space. Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking retards out there.
Again, like it's that's the thing I heard. I think it was a Top Gear or something or years ago talking about like.
What's that beeping?
If everybody gets,
they want to punch the fucking screen.
If everybody has cars powered by AI or something like that, or like the Teslas and stuff with the smart driving, that's all well and good. Until that one person out there, something goes wrong, and he's like, I can fix that myself.
We're live,
and it's like something that you really shouldn't be fixing yourself, and then all of a sudden he's driving down the highway, and that thing he fixed himself is like, no, that's not a fix at all, and giant crash. Like, no.
Everyone knows everything. So,
all right. So we are live now. Hi, everybody.
Oh no.
Hello. What's everybody? How's your wiener? And what's everybody drinking?
My wiener is flaccid and comfortable right now.
Good.
And I'm drinking some Haze Mama by the fantastic people at Great Lakes Brewery out of Etobicoke, Ontario. Very near Mr. Greg.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Does anyone actually start these chats erect? Like, I mean, maybe later on in the chat, but does anyone just full on just come on in here? I got a boner. Let's rock.
Every time.
No comment.
Okay.
If that was the plan, I could have got all prepared and stuff. But...
Yeah, Nick, you didn't
all prepared.
You need a fluffer or something?
Need a fluffer? All right, what are you
drinking? Get ready. Circle jerk.
What are you drinking, Lee? What are you drinking?
Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. High, it's burning through my soul. And I'm drinking a Propeller ESB right now.
Nice. Jesus. All right, Ewert, you drinking anything?
Oh, Yui.
Yes. Montpellier.
Oh my god.
Sparkling water or some shit?
Yeah.
All right.
The flavor of Parisian spit.
And
you can drink your tap water and not spend money on that, right?
You can
buy
a fucking thing for your computer and still get on the internet and do dumb shit. Right?
No, the hard drive replacement had to happen. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, what he's saying is that you could drink Montpellier water, or you could, wash your own car.
Yeah, change your own oil,
or make your own Chinese food.
Yeah, why would I change my oil when I have peasants to do that?
Exactly. All right. Well, what are you drinking? Greg, what are you drinking?
Well, I'm having, as I said offline, I bought this pack with a bunch of Wellington collaborations. So I'm having the first one, the West Coast Pale Ale, not IPA, as Redbeard made sure to point out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm drinking that, and I'm almost done. And then, just spoiler alert, I'm next going to drink the coffee cream ale. That sounds delicious.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
I'm curious about the coffee cream ale, to be honest.
Coffee cream.
And what about you, Ashley? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking that. The Duvel Triple Hop Belgian IPA. This comes in at 9.5%. Sounds like the base IPA is hopped with Saaz and Styrian Golding. And then this is the showcase hop, which is Cashmere. And that's what we got.
That was a weird way to say cashmere.
So did we get any confirmation on what cashmere is supposed to be like?
Yeah, I can tell you. Only I looked at it and I didn't really.
Just noticed I got the stream open on my tablet now, and like Rob the Robot is not in the live stream, but Nick still looks like he's muted in the live stream. That's even more.
Yeah, it looks. Well, I can still talk in the live stream, but
I love it.
So Cashmere is a versatile dual.
Thank you for making light of my technical issues.
I love you, Nick.
that brings complex aromas of citrus and tropical fruit, blah, blah, blah.
really?
Overtones of lemon, lime, peach, and melon. Secondary notes of coconut, lemongrass, candy, and herbs. That's all bullshit.
Oh, come the
Never
fuck
gets
on.
secondary notes. Secondary
God
notes
damn.
are just accidents.
Fucking Duvel now is fucking like pandering to fucking Haze Bros with their fucking juicy tropical fruit bullshit hops.
I will say this though. I mean, the base hops on this with Styrian and Saz, it's very not tropical or anything like that.
Oh, good.
It's just like
It'd be like old school. We're going to send this across the ocean IPA style kind of thing.
So you're telling me it's actually not showcasing cashmere, really?
it is, but just on the aroma.
Oh, okay.
And the
Oh, did it
aroma's a little weird.
specify it's more of an aroma hop than a flavor hop?
Well, they specified that it's dry hopped with cashmere. So
Okay. Okay, I get it then. Yeah.
So I'm drinking a beer with Polish Crocodile Dundee on the cover.
Oh shit!
This is one of the old beers that I had lying around. Tetra.
wow, that's
Holy
really
crap.
old, man.
Didn't you hold that up like
year-old
as
Polish
the-
beer?
That's, that's a year and a half old, Nick.
you held that up to the camera as the teaser when you were
Focus.
when you were talking about
Talking
the
about
high gravity lager
gravity
analysis.
lagers. Yeah, no.
Oh,
May
man.
best before May 2020.
Nice.
Wow. Okay,
What,
dude.
Nick can't, what, Nick can't work his fucking computer. Like, fucking...
I'm
You know
going
what?
through old beers that are still drinkable, so just like
It's just
fucking
about
drinking
May
it.
2020 if you make a time machine and go back to April.
Go back to April.
Go back almost 5 months. That's funny. Well,
Anyway,
well, how is it though? Is it like passable? Is it
oh yeah,
sweet?
it's still
Like,
passable.
No.
Kind of got that bready, caramelly kind of golden taste to the sourdough that you usually get with the sourdoughy taste that you get with old beer. There's a touch of it there, but not a lot of it. Otherwise, it finishes somewhat clean. And
well, that sounds like a
copper
success.
clean. Yeah, well, I'm just saying it's like your average lager beer. It's okay. Like, it's not horrible. It's not. It doesn't make me gag. Doesn't make me want to run over to the sink to throw it out. I'm figuring like, fuck it. I'm going through some of my old beers just to drink them, and
Those are all winning.
yeah, something like that. I'm a total winner
Yeah,
right
you
now.
power. If fucking Greg could go through like 8 bottles of Infect to bring it your dead, you can do this. You can
Right.
Yeah,
You know what?
no, this is encouraging, right? Because
Yeah.
Nick usually just sits on beers and doesn't drink them, but if he's actually actively going through his like quote unquote cellar now, I'm encouraged by this. This is good news for Nick.
I'm feeling pretty good about it too.
That's what I want to see.
I was thinking-
Please.
I was thinking I'd like to do like a BYOB Abbey beers or something like that at some point, and maybe I can crack.
BYOB cellar beers that should have never been cellared.
How about-
Everybody's got one of those.
I've got that fucking Hollandia whatever 8.6 still in my fridge. where the
Oh
fuck
my
is that?
god.
Oh,
Beers that
God.
should not have been
At
cellared
least 3
edition.
years at this
Okay.
point.
Well, speaking of beers that should have been cellared.
A beer from Nick's cellar. Nick said
Randomly,
Okay,
does
well,
everybody,
maybe if you let
anybody
me
else?
finish what I was saying. I was going to
Sorry,
say
Nick.
Abbey beers. Then I've got a St. Bernardus 12 from like 2014 or 15 or something I can crack open.
Yeah, like does anybody else have a beer that they've just randomly aged longer than they should have?
I still have that Rausch beer from fucking Syndaham.
That would be fucking. Maybe it's good now.
Nasty.
Maybe
That's
it's
like
good
beers
now.
that should not have been aged.
It was good before.
I still have 3 of those.
that tomato
You
basil
know what?
beer.
We need to get Lysak on that one with his fucking
Was,
liquid art
The
fest.
Liquid Fart Fest.
Oh, that'd be funny.
that would be amazing. But Redbeard has to be part of that because he loved that beer so much.
Oh, I feel like having it now would all the love I had for it would just be gone, and I'd probably throw up, and I
That
never want to
thing-
have that. It would taint everything.
The color of that beer right now would just be fucking straight up like doo-doo diarrhea type. It would look so nasty.
It would look like, and that'd be the thing first because it looked like that was one of the first like full on like, oh my god, this beer is just straight orange juice or something like that. That beer blew my mind.
Oh
And
yeah, like when
the
I first
appearance
had
and the
Liquid
flavor
Fart
was
Fest.
fucking amazing on that one.
Wow.
But it was just like it basically tasted like straight up juice. It wasn't beer anymore. But I liked it, of course.
But that's what I love that about beer. It is still beer. Beer you can do that. You can fucking.
It's a very fine line, man.
Vodka to it, and same thing.
Well, wasn't
that was the whole. The Greg joke resurges. I like.
Wasn't it made with lactose? Like you'd probably have the fruit flavors that would be very good right now. The hops
it was
all be faded.
vanilla. And
it would taste like that pineapple beer
mango?
or some shit from Liquid Art from Collective Arts.
No, that
yeah. You know what? Even when that thing was fresh as fuck, I did not like that thing, man.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, fuck you then, man.
It just hit me the wrong way.
That was one of my favorite beers in my life.
You know what? I think I'm just more insulted by stuff like that. Not that I should be insulted, but it's just like you can't call it beer. I mean,
if you're gonna be all beer purist about it, then yeah. But you know what? It is
beer purist. You snob.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like I call myself like a bit of a snob nowadays. Where like I don't tend to drink like I go to the store and people see me looking at beers, and every beer I grab off the shelf at the LCBO, I'm turning around looking at the date.
Yeah,
and then putting some back because like this is and what are you doing? I'm this too old for me for this beer. It's like, and they what that matters. It's like,
what?
A little bit, yeah. Like the flavors change over time. Like the amount of it's like educating, but the
liquor stores have all kinds of products on the shelves that they don't age. Like you buy a bottle of rum that's 3 years old, it's been on the fridge shelf for 3 years. How would you know? It's just fucking rum or vodka or something like that.
Hard alcohol is not going to.
It's not going to change all that much, but beer will. But or even if they buy like Budweiser or something like that, it's still not going to change that much in 2 years' time.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm not a beer snob though, because I drink some like macro bullshit. So I could never call myself a beer snob.
Well, again, like if I'm at somebody's place at a party or something like that, and they offer me like a can of James Ready or some shit,
I'll drink it.
Bring it on. You know what I mean? Like as long as it's again, it was like a couple of years ago when that guy that was working. I should remember that picture I shared of like the Laker Ice guy that I worked with.
Yes.
Like that is.
Oh yes, his apartment, like with all the beer cans all over the place.
Yeah, like just.
Wow. He's not a beer snob either.
No.
Like that.
He's a connoisseur.
When he moved, I was there helping him move, and he like offered, like, "You want a beer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm helping you move. It's not like I'm doing like real work or anything. I don't want fucking beer and do some moving." And he gave me a can of Laker Ice. I'm like, "I've never actually had this before. What the fuck?" Crack it open, take a big swig. You're not looking. That's getting poured right here on the fucking ground, buddy. That was like that. No, I generally be like, I'm not really good, but like I'll drink it. But the Laker Ice is fucking. And then I told my buddy 7.
Yeah.
$2 a can. That's the big selling point. I told my buddy Chad, Greg, other Chad. Oh, Greg's not here, other Chad. But he's like, dude, that's like what bums drink. And it was like it's like, yeah, you know what? That's 100. That like, yeah, it's like you're a bum. You're fucking like you need to get fucking drunk. Like you have to. You're that much of an alcoholic. You're gonna buy this shitty beer and just suck it back, and eventually, I guess, learn to love it.
I don't know, man.
Like,
yeah, baby. If there's one thing, baby, that Dr. Dave knows, he knows what bums drink because I feed it to him on the streets.
God.
Yes, indeed, my friends. Dillweed.
Dillweeds.
Is that the coffee one?
Yep. Come and Float. I like the name.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm pretty sure that shit sinks. I'm pretty sure.
I can't believe somebody has to have downloaded copies of at least one of these videos, Lee. I need to see this shit.
Hop sour. Sorry, I'm gonna have the coffee.
I don't know if anyone downloaded like that early of his videos. Like I got a few videos I downloaded just in case I ever needed to make like a fucking takedown of them or whatever. Yeah. But I should have archived those because those in retrospect are really fucking scumbag bullshit that everyone.
I can't believe like that's. like that's just such a.
Yeah.
And well, and now like his whole like preaching, all like Jesus will save you and all this. No, you know
Fuck
what?
off.
And
Oh, he's a
unless
hypocrite.
the stupid bullshit is true, or like
I
you
wonder
can
what that's
just
all about, though. No,
kill everybody and murder the world, and then
he's just working it.
repent your sins on your deathbed just to go to heaven. Unless that bullshit is true,
Yeah, right.
then no, dude, you're not coming back from giving shitty beers to homeless people and viewing their reactions for entertainment.
Well, Dave doesn't believe any of that shit. I mean, he's just a scam artist and a grifter online. He's just a piece of shit who puts on a persona. He's really a scared old man who I suspect maybe got a diagnosis from a
going
doctor
the
saying
Jesus route to be.
You think there's something wrong with him, Lee?
I think there might be something wrong with him. Yeah, I think he might have got some sort of diagnosis.
Did he ever get that pacemaker that he needs so badly?
I think he did. Maybe. Who knows? Like it's not on the GoFundMe page anymore. So either he scammed.
What is the
Guys,
there's
Greg just left for 1 second. You're talking about him? That's rude.
certain what electronics can interfere with pacemakers? Isn't there like something
almost anything?
Microwaves and stuff? Yeah. If I ever go anywhere, like if I go in the vicinity of him, a microwave will be strapped to my chest with the door ripped off. And just
to be fair, most modern pacemakers are pretty good for that shit. Like my dad's got one.
I'll just fucking cut his chest open and rip it out. Then I don't care.
Yeah,
it's the size. It's the size of a fucking toonie. They just put it under his skin. Like that's what it is now. It's not the old big fucking box they had to like open your chest for and stick in.
Punched him in the heart really hard, would it maybe stop it?
Well, no, but he's an old frail man.
Him anywhere, it would stop him. He's a rickety old fucking piece of shit with bad hips.
I want to punch through him. That'd be cool.
Well,
I want to punch right
rip through him like tissue paper.
Like rip through, but like not with an open fist, like an open hand kind of, like punch it with an open fist and like come out the other side with his still beating heart in your hand.
So you want to do like the fucking Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, Kalima?
No, but even more.
He'd probably punch through him. He'd punch through him like tissue paper. Punch through him like tissue paper, and then find out that he's actually been a zombie the whole time, and then he'll laugh like the crypt keeper he is, and then
he is the crypt keeper. Yeah, but no, I suspect
eat your face and feed the rest to a homeless person.
I suspect he's either had a diagnosis recently and he's he's old man scared of dying, or he's just putting on that religious bullshit to make himself look good, because that's one of his biggest tactics is he'll attack people and then he'll feign innocence and pretend, oh, I'm just a poor old man and I don't know why these internet trolls are attacking me. Please help me, cat ladies who follow me and love my cat videos.
Yeah,
and give me money for my pacemaker.
I'm the cat daddy. Like that just sounds.
But here's the thing, though, Rick. I mean, people like you and I, we haven't really interacted with them all that much, and but so really, I can look at him and just sort of feel pity, but I don't feel anger or hate towards him because I don't really know that fucking guy.
No, and nobody should
I don't know him a lot. I know him through Lee.
Exactly.
Knowing him through Lee is enough for me to want him to just be randomly, spontaneously combust as he's walking down the street.
But
because fuck that guy.
But the fact that you allow him to take a space in your brain makes him win.
No.
I actually agree with that. No. Mr. Sexton's correct.
He is correct.
No, he will not.
Whereas
that's called maturity.
Like Lee, or I don't know, Nick, I'm going to say you as well, who's been around the game long enough to have interacted with him enough, would have had a justification to want him to have cats eat his throat and shit down his intestines. But and that's all fine and well and good. But I mean, really,
again, like currently we're talking about him, so I'm venting,
we're
but like
all giving him time.
I'm not like gonna leave this chat and sit here being like, oh fucking no, there's no space being taken up in my brain. There's no free space in this brain, and if there was, I would not allow it to be occupied by anything like that. It's like
I don't think about him outside of
Dumbledore wand, pull the memories out kind of thing.
I mean, he decided to come back at me after years of cowering away and hiding behind block buttons or whatever because
Just out of
It is
nowhere.
pretty random. Yeah, whatever. You know, he's a bitch. I'm sure he feels a little sore by the fact I basically showed him up the last time he fucked with me. But whatever. I mean, he's a sad old man. He's a sad old fucking man who hides behind his computer and fucking, waves his gun around every once in a while like a big fucking tough guy. When really he's just a scared old piece of shit.
To those cats, though. He does terrible things to those cats.
I don't know. The cats might be the only good thing about him. Who knows? But other than that, he's a vile piece of shit. He's a racist fuck. He's an asshole. And
fruit flies, man. Jesus.
And I mean, he tries to, he tries to
cultivate
cultivate.
right with Jay.
He tries, he's on and off with Jay once in a while. He tries to cultivate an image of being a decent guy who's unfairly attacked or whatever. But I guess memories are very short on Beertube of what certain people do. But whatever, he's gonna die soon, so who gives a fuck?
It's a lot like Jay likes to play the persona that he loves everyone, and then he posts stuff that's not quite so loving towards certain people.
I'll give Jay credit. He manages to fool a lot more people, and also he's just got a big audience of fucking racists who agree with him.
Yeah, well, hey, you're just pandering to the common denominator down there in the States, man. Like, it doesn't take much to get a viewership up till there.
I'm just thinking,
Notoriously Juicy Redbeard. What is that from?
This is a beer that I randomly. I have the bottle that I kept that actually has like Notorious B.I.G.'s. Stereo. Yeah, and this was it was given to me by Ron from Lake of the Woods like years ago. This is from Wild Card.
Yes.
Out of Trenton, Ontario, and it's I guess a double dry hop New England IPA now available at the LCBO.
You know what? That's so funny. I used to see wild card stuff on Instagram like years ago, especially that logo with Biggie on it.
Yeah.
And who the fuck are they?
I got
nothing ever since.
Ron from he gave me like 3 or 4 of their beers, and they were actually damn good. But this one here, I'm assuming it's not going to be like that was, because I remember that was. When I had Notoriously Juicy, I think it was just before New England IPAs were even really a thing. So this saying on the can, double dry hop New England IPA, instantly I'm thinking this is not the same beer I had.
We have a comment too, by the way. Jimmy Jazz says, "Cheers, guys! Having a few from Third Moon Brewing tonight."
Nice.
Who the hell is Third Moon Brewing?
Don't know. We'll look it up instead of being an uncultured swine.
Oh my god. They're one of the new.
Well, I'm giving the person in the comments more chance to interact with us.
Or I can educate you.
Oh, it's from.
Or we could listen to Ewart. Go ahead, Ewart. What's that?
Milton, Ontario.
Yes, Milton. It's a guy who is a well-known in the beer trading community guy, and another dude started up this brewery about a year ago, not even less than. They've been doors open. Yeah, and it's really good. The stuff is really, really good. I had one yesterday.
Cool.
They look pretty fancy. I'm looking at their site now.
What is
thirdmoonbrewing.com.
Yeah.
Maple coffee stout, each beast of God. It looks good.
Does anybody know what the brewery name is in reference to?
The Third Moon.
I feel like that's
Jimmy Jazz continues saying
some nerd stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah, I never asked that about flying monkeys, so I asked that.
Jimmy Jazz continues saying, "New brewery that just opened in Milton, Ontario." And hello, Radar. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Cheers, Radar.
I'm tired.
Oh,
Drinking anything tonight, there, Radar?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Is this a 2020 bottle of Chimay Blue, Ashley?
I didn't check the date, man. I picked that Chimay up probably about 2 or 3 months ago.
Smells super fresh. Where it's like an assault on the nose. It says best before 2025, so I'm assuming this is a
it's probably a 2020 bottle.
2025, Jesus.
I haven't had the fresh Chimay in so long.
So you had that seasonal excuse from Cayman
Yes.
Kettle. Did you have the Solstice Stout as well?
I had that as well, yep.
Cool, man. What did you think of the Solstice Stout? Because I know that we all reviewed it on in the beer analysis.
Solstice was like those fucking alcoholic chocolates you can get at Christmas time. Like it was, it was just really sweet but really good and kind of boozy.
Yeah.
And then that Cayman Kettle one was just uber dry stout, like really dry and almost like cocoa powder dry, and had really good flavors. I liked both of them quite a bit.
Which was that from the Cayman Kettle?
The seasonal excuse stout. That one started out when they just started doing a collab with Brimstone, but Cayman Kettle couldn't brew it on their system because they still had their baby homebrew system, and it was too big of a malt bill. So they used to do it with Brimstone, and Brimstone would brew it on their system because they have a slightly larger system, and then they'd split the batch and sell it. But now Cayman Kettle can do it on their own. And
nice.
But I've always had luck with that beer. They used to just do it once a year, but now I think they've just made it a year-round thing. So.
Cayman Kettle is like those are just some really fucking awesome guys making.
It's just like super awesome guys, just good down-to-earth beers. Yeah. But seasonal excuse was always one of those ones that I always really liked.
You know what?
When I went down there,
Redbeard's request for interaction from Jimmy Jazz was correct. New brewery from Jimmy Jazz says new brewery that just opened in Milton, Ontario. They claim to make mainly. What do you need a year for it anymore? In fuck's sake.
I didn't read his last comment though, so go ahead.
Okay, well, Jimmy Jazz. They claim to make hazy IPAs, fruited sours, and pastry stouts. Pretty good so far. All right, there you go.
There you go.
They're hitting all those money notes right there.
Yeah.
Did I just say that?
Yes, you did actually. Well, you didn't specify styles, but
I could tell you. No one asked, but I could have confirmed. But yeah, they were actually one of the guys' homebrew stuff actually got. This was sort of like got a lot of people hyping them before they've ever opened. Was most of their pastry stouts.
Nice.
So wait for those to come out.
It's all based on go back to Highlander. Highlander's in the middle of
for fuck's sake,
the middle of nowhere, and everybody there drinks like Coors, like they drink macro nothing.
No, let's stop. So they're not even in the same ballpark.
Highlander, I'm just like saying different styles and stuff for like where you're located in Toronto and stuff. Like down south, you want to make the more known styles in places where in the middle of fucking nowhere, where nobody even knows what these styles are. You're going to make different lagers and fucking other easy drinking stuff. Like it's just.
You're going to make boring styles shittily for people who don't know any better.
You know what? Fuck you. Because every beer they make is a really example of a style.
That's just like Windsor too. An uneducated.
What beer do they make the shitty? What beer do they make the shitty? Ewart, please.
Can you let Ewart finish?
No.
All of them.
All of them.
Windsor's the same where we have no decent breweries because there's no demand for people doing good shit because there's not enough competition to go around, so people just settle.
I'm not even listening to you. Like that Imperial Stout is fucking delicious.
No, listening because you're talking over me. So why the fuck should I listen to you?
No.
I love when you were trolls. It's so beautiful.
Everything they do
is a thing of beauty.
I've not had one Highlander beer I liked. How about that? Is that fair?
Oh, you've never had a Highlander beer, have you?
I have.
Oh, have you? How many?
Yeah, it was probably about 10, 15 years ago, the last one I had.
Well, that's not
15 years ago.
That's a great fucking metric to fucking base your opinion on right there.
What do you mean? Why would I go back to the well when it was shit the first time?
Because wells can be improved. You can dig them up and rebuild them. Like, what the fuck kind of stupid mentality is that?
I'll wait for the hype train to roll through town with the Highlander flag flying, and then maybe we'll talk.
Hold on.
Some Hayes bro shit. Jump on.
No one else is talking about it.
That is one of the biggest stretches for comparison I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking lame. Even for Ewart, it's pretty fucking lame.
That was pretty
good.
See, I was right.
So
I don't see how that conversation made you right.
No, I was saying that these two couldn't be compared. Highlander and Third Moon cannot be compared, and he just backed up my statement.
I would almost want to argue whether or not there's you could sort of compartmentalize breweries into a few different categories. One of them is let's just make good beer. We have a good geography. Let's reach as many people as possible. And, let's have fun a little bit. And then you have the other bucket, which is just let's pander to Instagram and what people want right now. You know what I mean? And then that's where like the pastry stouts, fruited sours, all that shit, they're just pandering to what's popular right now. And you know what happens in 5 years, whether or not they can adjust to what's popular then. But you really shouldn't just stake yourself as just being, yeah, we are the haziest of the Haysboro breweries, and that's all we're ever going to do.
Yeah,
because
going back to Highlander's got like 5 or 6 different light lagers and just kind of nice light ales and stuff they make, and they've been making them for years now, and people come in and buy them all the fucking time. So like your argument that everything they make is shitty is just blatantly fucking wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
but here's the thing, though: everyone's palate's different, and what people's preferences are completely different. So shitty to one is good for the other, but at the end of the day, does the brewery stay open, pay their bills, and service their community?
Yeah,
here's the real metric.
Walk into Highlander and you're going to have an option of at least 10 different beers. And if you walk in there and try them all and you hate them all, then that's on your palate, I'd say, because like they make pretty decent.
In honor of this conversation, I'm going to drink a beer out of the glass that Uric gave me.
Yeah, here. What a curse.
Okay, now if I can get a word in. Ash had a good point. Ash had a good point with compartmentalize or putting things in buckets. I'd say putting things in tiers, and the tiers would be based on, at the end of the day, business success. Because these guys aren't in it for anything more than they enjoy it, but they need to make money. Some people need to make money by, to Ashley's point, pandering. I wouldn't call it pandering. I would call it competing. And they need to compete. You get into the busy GTA area, you have a lot of competition, and there's reasons that you hear about certain breweries. Why do you hear about them? Yes, because they are doing what the market and that stuff demands. You want to call it pandering? Sure. I think it's savvy business. It's guys knowing what they have to do. They know how they have to compete. Otherwise, you have another thing called Bandit Brewing or Halo Brewing. You know, like they were a one and done. They were out early. You don't hear about them anymore. Why is that? Because they're not pandering, maybe, or maybe they're just not making exciting styles, or maybe they're just making good stuff.
You know what's so funny? I was literally going to mention Halo Brewery, like maybe like 5 minutes ago when I was talking about that what was that brewery that you just brought up? You were with the Notorious B.I.G. label.
I don't know what that is.
2 years ago, Halo Brewery was all over, Instagram, social media, all that shit, and then all of a sudden, you don't even hear, you don't hear peep from them whatsoever. Now,
cruise control at this point.
You hear more about Bandit than you do hear about Halo now, but still.
Yeah.
I don't even hear about Bandit. You know why? Because they're not making anything that people are. There's nothing standing out about it. And maybe I am bagging on Highlander because I know Carrie loves them.
Maybe it's just like increased success means that they're making their mainstay beers more often now, and they don't have time to produce the one-offs.
I'd say like Highlander smoked porter. I'd put that up against any fucking porter out there. It's a delicious, amazing example of a porter. Like again, a lot of the beers are kind of run of the mill examples.
Yeah,
of
but it's not pushing the envelope either.
You're right. You're right.
And that's what
like
their
Imperial Stout this year. They made like a blackberry wheat, and they've kind of started to do some weird shit. But overall, again, their demographic. A lot of people in their area are going to walk in and be like, I don't want this weird fucking shit. I want beer. I want just give me your Coors Light, your Coors Light, closest you got to that kind of shit. People would say.
At the end of the day, Highlander is never going to come out with a fucking hazy IPA to appease the neckbeards in Toronto because
they're not going to come out with one to appease them
because that's not who their market is.
No, but they are going to come out with one eventually because I'm going to eventually make that happen. Like all I need to do is get the time and stuff and actually go down there and like they've offered like they want to make a red beer Highlander beer. Like that's the thing. The option's open for me. I just need I want to talk to like Ashley and stuff and kind of figure out what I should like. I want to make a beer that Highlander would never fucking make. Like a hazy juice bomb, maybe slightly sour tart IPA.
They should never make that though. Because that's not
They should. No, hold on. They should. And I'll tell you why. Because sometimes a community like that who doesn't have exposure may not even know what they want. They may not know that they want it until they try it. And I'll tell you right now, because they did a perfect example, Sandwich Brewing in Windsor, right? They came out of the gate making some relatively safe styles, and they came out with a hazy. I was surprised. It's actually quite good, and it's one of their biggest sellers now. People didn't know. Some people didn't know what that was.
The main issue now that I'd have, I'd want them to. I want to make this beer and have it available during festival season, so I can be at a festival with this on tap or something like that and serve it to people, and they'd be like, "This is Highlander," and be like, "Yeah, damn right," and you know what I mean. Get more people excited about this brewery. Again, I will not deny at all that it's not an exciting brewery. They don't make a lot of exciting beers. They're kind of like, meh. The brewery itself is beautiful. They've got the capacity and the ability to make fucking anything that exists out there as far as beer goes. But like, I love them and I want more for them, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Like it's not home. It's not my hometown brewery, but it's still pretty local to me and stuff. Yeah. Hello, Lee. Welcome.
Hello. Sorry. Cody's watching TV, so I'm gonna keep myself muted if I'm gonna. Other than if I'm gonna say anything. So.
Okay, so here's the real metric, by the way, that we can all agree upon on whether your brewery is actually successful and good. Has a bottle of your beer or a can of your beer been featured between Hoppy Floppy's tits on Instagram? Right? That is the only metric of whether your beer is good or not. Or if a drunk pokeroo has sat outside on his patio in a Hawaiian shirt when he's not depressed and talking about murdering himself or whatever the fuck he's crying about next week, and gives it a verbal blowjob. This is the best beer I've ever had. This is so good.
You know what?
Everybody's been talking about it.
I can't deny I wouldn't mind seeing a Highlander beer in a Hoppy Floppy picture, because
I would mind it.
That would never happen.
But as far as drunk pokeroo talking, I don't like.
Actually, let's watch a drunk poker review of a Highlander beer. I'm very curious what he has to say.
Has he done one? He must have done one.
Oh, I'm sure he has. He had to have.
We got the smoked porter and the Scottish ale. I think are the only two currently available in the LCBO, but they're the Rye Road, the Rye Pale Ale was available for a while.
By the way, we finally have enough to do a proper Brady bunch.
I love that. Well, not on actual YouTube. Because on actual YouTube, Rob the Robot is not there. But for us currently, Rob the Robot is in the middle, and that's actually pretty great. I like it.
I'll be right back.
Here's a story of a bunch of drunks who were talking on YouTube one evening.
Here's a story about a drunk named Greg.
This is a coffee beer. I have an issue with this.
Oh, how is that? Let's hear your opinion.
I don't know how a coffee beer looks. This shouldn't be how it looks. Okay, here's the weird thing. It tastes like it has peppers in it, but there's no mention of peppers. It's not spicy, but it tastes like it has peppers. So
interesting.
So it's not spicy. So what you're getting is like a super vegetal taste, which coffee can give you.
That's exactly it, Mr. Lee. Manly.
Mr. Lee.
Random thing for Lee. I took my laptop has been actually fine. Like I've had to replace the hard drive. Laptop is now alive and well, and Grounded can be a thing that we can play again finally.
So Lee squared.
Yeah, both Lees actually. Yeah, like
Lee sandwich. Yeah.
Like I'm thinking like tomorrow, the next day. Like they diagnosed my laptop within a day and told me what it was. I could have spent an extra $100 or so to install a new hard drive, and I think we're going to get the other stuff off my old hard drive. But I figured I could do that on my own, and apparently I'm not. I can't do that on my own. So, but my PC, I think I'm going to bring to them in the next couple of days, and hopefully get the same. Well, hopefully they don't actually replace anything. Hopefully they can just fix it. But yeah, hopefully I need to figure out why the hell my computer is just randomly freezing. It's driving me straight up the wall. It makes no sense at all. Like Nick was saying, like maybe like take apart the fucking video card and repaste some things, but like the maximum temperature it ever reaches is 71 degrees, and that's well within its limits. And when I was at the store today picking up my laptop, I mentioned to them about my PC and saying this, And the lady there was saying, like, it sounds like a driver issue, but like she said, Windows updates sometimes. If you install a new driver and then install Windows Update might fucking molest your drivers in a weird way or something and make them be all fucked up. But
that's nice.
Like the last Windows Update I installed was probably at least a month ago now, and I updated my graphics drivers like 2 days ago, so they should still be kind of superseding any Windows Update shit. So I feel like it's not a driver issue. It's something hardware ish, and I like how what's the lifespan on an average SSD, Nick? You know this.
Varies depending on usage. I mean, they don't last forever.
How much porn do you watch?
That's regardless of that. That's not on the SSD. That's on another backup hard drive.
I'm just teasing you.
I think it's something like if you got a hard drive, it's probably 3D NAND, and it's probably I think it was 1 terabyte. So you got 1 billion, whatever the number is, trillion. Little bits that can be written to 100 times, I think it is, before they start.
Well, I got my PC has got a 500 gig. I think it's Crucial. Is that the company? Crucial M5 or something.
The old SSD. How old is that?
At this point, probably.
Oh, in your desktop.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you had the laptop. You were right. The laptop had
the controller's got like some kind of smart software built into it that, like, say if it detects an error on a block, it'll rewrite to another sector. But if you use it a lot, and it's like 5 years old or more, then it might be getting to the point where it might start to degrade. And would a hard drive that's degrading potentially be a thing that would make my computer just and freeze out of nowhere? Yeah, it's just like having a bad hard drive. Yeah, but usually, the controller's got some, like, usually the drive reserves some space that's not shown to you, and it'll like, as soon as the bad sectors are detected, it'll start writing data to those unused sectors until it reaches a point. And usually, though, you can get some like hard drive, like SSD, like health check software, and it'll actually tell you whether that's a problem or not. Like, what's the health? So as you're using SSD over time, crystal disk something. So as you're using it over time, it kind of like loses space. I guess like it's like a car over time, not having as much horsepower as it did, kind of ish. It'll give you like a health indicator kind of thing. Like what's the health state of the drive? Is it good or is it poor or is it? Okay, well, I use like that. I've done the Windows fucking disk checker thing many times. It says everything's fine, but usually a crash caused by a hard drive would cause a blue screen. I thought where you're freezing sounds like graphics card.
Blue screen of the
RAM. Well, yeah, like I said, the only time I remember it happening consistently before was when one of my earlier CPU water coolers, the fans on it died, and I'd fire up the computer, work for like fucking 10 minutes, and then just die, and I was like, what the hell? And eventually I like ran some stuff, and it was like getting to like my CPU's like cutoff point where it's like we're done is 100 degrees. It's like no more, and that's what was happening. It's just like getting all hot because the FX chips were known for being ovens, but yeah, my CPU isn't getting that hot anymore, so I don't understand what the fuck it is. Well, it's probably not your CPU then. It could be VRMs, I guess, but I'm thinking it's probably video card. I hope it's like something video card wise that I can fix, because video card is. If you like a similar performance video card, doesn't cost you that much these days. You got $200, you can go buy yourself a card that's similar performance. I just spent about $200 today on my laptop on an SSD. Well, wait and buy another part. Sell your body online. Sell your body. Then it's like Greg's been saying for years. It goes back to the whole thing. I want to save money to not like Lee be in the situation. Do you think that the red beard is a fetish for some girls?
Absolutely.
See?
Yeah. Actually, honestly, if you'd be willing to show your penis to guys, there'd be tons of guys willing to pay for that.
Oh, there you go.
It's not even like a joke. It's actually reality. Like if you're willing to get into just not even doing anything with guys, just showing yourself to men, and men will be totally into it. Like I have a few guys who have OnlyFans page, and obviously it's just full of men, but they're getting money. And that's the thing. Like you are like, especially in the gay community, like it's not like a stab at anything. Like honestly, if you have a kink that is not common, absolutely take advantage of it.
Hey, come on, Redbeard, don't prove you're not a homophobe.
This is beyond the not willing to play Mount Your Friends thing, Nick. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Or marry a man in life, like the game of life. We all married our same gender, and then Nick was like, "No, I can't do that." So I think Nick's a homophobe.
I have the one. My uncle Bruce is the gayest human being I've ever met in my life. And
he's named Bruce.
Up until recently, he was my favorite uncle, but apparently he's been drinking. He drank the Kool-Aid and hopped on fucking conspiracy theory train, and he's riding it to the end. Yeah, it's like
he was your favorite till he came
COVID's not real, masks do nothing, kind of shit, and it's just my God.
I just saw someone recently post something about. Okay, so they posted a thing saying like, "This mask is for this. This mask is for this. This mask for this. This mask is to stop the deadliest virus." Blah 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 blah.
I've seen it.
Well, it's like, hold on a second. You're preventing it from going to other people. The other ones are literally preventing stuff going into your system. This one, you're preventing them from going out to other people.
Yeah. They're comparing like the mask to fucking stop sneezes to like fucking stuff where it's like, yeah, you're painting a car in a closed booth.
You see the one that I saw is like the Ernie tells Bert how to find the dumbest people in the internet queue.
Yeah.
Like
The fucking shit that some people believe, man. I can't even like.
They're running a pedophile ring from under a pizza shop.
But they feel Trump is the only one in the world who can finally stop this global.
It gets fucking worse, doesn't it steer into like alien territory? Like these are alien overlord people. It's like they live, but it's like modern Republican Party.
That's the lizard people. Don't mix that up, okay? The lizard people are completely separate conspiracy.
Crab people.
Are there video? Is there any video around? I haven't seen any, but is there a video of Joe Biden being all chummy and laughing out and hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein?
A really interesting point I want to make is that all of a sudden everyone cares about pedophilia. Like all the Trump, like a lot of people who are Trump supporters on my Facebook, I literally have them just to laugh because their fucking posts are stupid. But all of a sudden they're totally like this. They're like, oh, pedophilia is bad. Pedophilia is bad. I'm like, okay. Every time anybody posts anything, they're like, well, it's not really real. It's not really true. And then the biggest thing is Trump's a fucking pedophile himself.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
he willingly walked into. Hold on a second. He willingly walked into, like girls. Underage girl pageants, like these girls are young, walked in there and said, don't worry girls, I've seen everything already, it doesn't matter, it looks the same. Why are you in the change room? Why are you in the change room in the first place?
And then he excused, like, I'm the owner of the pageant, I can do it. And it's like, and he's on video, he's on audio, or maybe but there's like recording of him like talking about like he did it because like he wanted to walk in and see them because he had the power to, kind of thing. Like
it's gross, it's disgusting. You don't do that.
Yes.
They're
again, like
there's
a court case happening right now where Trump is like trying to block DNA evidence or something against like a fucking sexual like
a girl that was 14.
If the DNA evidence exonerates him, then why would you be blocking this or trying to fight it?
DNA's evidence, it was just going to redeem you. That's the thing. Like it's almost like you're acting like you're guilty.
It's hilarious.
He's guilty of everything. Like
it's hilarious.
And every single crime that's ever been a crime, look it up. Like find a tweet. Like there's evidence of it all because Trump is just bad at hiding stuff. He's done everything bad.
Have you ever read? So I actually looked pretty deep into this like before it happened because someone said like there's no proven fact that he's a rapist. So I went and looked at all the cases, went back, read it all, and I read all the resolutions for it because he never actually got charged. And every single fucking one of them, it ends up with his lawyers do not want to answer more questions. That's a fucking payoff. That's a fucking payoff. There's so many goddamn payoffs because we're not dumb. It's not saying, yeah, this was proven innocent. None of them has said proven innocent. It just said his lawyers refused for him to answer any more questions.
Look
He
back.
got a fucking payoff. The person got a fucking payoff.
There's a deposition. He's being like, there's a deposition where he's like being something about like being a slumlord kind of thing, and they're like, can you read this aloud? And like, I feel like Trump. There's a theory out there that he really can't read very well.
Yeah,
and I kind of believe it. Like if you watch this thing, like he's looking at the thing, he's like, that's pretty long. I don't know if I can. I don't know, like it's pretty long. I don't know if I can get through it all.
Every time he reads a teleprompter,
or when he writes it.
Like the other day, there was like 3 words in less than a sentence.
But Joe Biden's the one who can't get through a fucking coherent sentence. Like there's the montage videos of Trump fucking up words is. There's so many great videos.
All you have to do is repeat the lie long enough and people start to believe it, and that's what Trump's been doing all along.
Just yell really loud and shake your fist.
It's like, well, again, like he knew wrong. Like the people that support him, they like. It's why I said this last night driving home with my buddy. Like it's not like these people. It's not like they were not only they weren't dropped on their heads as children. No, it's like their parents grabbed them by the legs and full force swung them into the wall or something. What? Like the amount of fucking brain stupidity in people that still support Trump after all he's done. I got no other explanation. I can't explain it.
I think it's really
That's what I want to know, because we were having a good beer conversation. All of a sudden, we're fucking speaking.
Yeah, we were talking about Highlander and how good your beer is, and then
it's live. There's got to be a point where it fucking derailed. You can pinpoint it.
It's probably around Highlander.
I wonder how it got derailed.
I wonder.
I don't know. Okay. Let's go back. Are we live?
We're just talking about life.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, the one by like Highlander somehow just came in to talk about life and fucking.
I think it's a pretty big thing, though. Like, it's on a lot of people's minds because, like, the elections are not far away. I'm not saying I want to continue the conversation. I'm cool with changing it.
You know what?
Because this does really get my blood boiling.
I think we got in the conversation about showing your dick to gay people, and it was like, they'll pay you money.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, come on. Let's jump into the whole like Supreme Court thing. Come on, guys. Come on.
No.
Anyways, back to the point we were making before all this. Redbeard, absolutely do it if you're looking for extra cash and you're willing to.
Show your dick to guys.
And but
you know what, Lee? I need someone to operate the camera.
I could totally do that.
Don't even have to show your face.
No, honestly, if you're comfortable with me, I'll totally do it. Like, as much as everyone jokes, like, I'm totally down. Like, if it's a way for you to make money, I am down to help you.
I love the fact you said that. It's myself that's not comfortable with it.
I don't know.
It is hard.
That's hard.
I don't know if that would be...
The thing is, if I did it, one of these guys would probably subscribe and then just.
I'm not subscribing to your.
Sharing
but then if you get money,
I would subscribe. I'd show Agnes your penis.
Actually, you know what? If anything, if male Lee subscribed and did his like magical photo art on all my pictures, that could be fun.
Okay.
That wouldn't be fun for me.
Radar, what are you gonna say? Hold on, Radar.
I was gonna say that if ever Redbeard actually does start a thing channel like that he wouldn't. How can I say? Yeah, like I said, he hide the top part of his face and all the Redbeard. But he'd be talking so much that all the guys masturbating and be like, "Shut up, Redbeard! We just want to see this."
Exactly.
Shut up,
yes,
Redbeard!
Because my pictures. The pictures on my OnlyFans page
you
would
can
just
have
be screaming at you.
No, I mean, like if you're video,
you can have videos.
Yeah, fuck you, Radar.
And like people are talking to him like, "Yeah, your dick is hot," but it's like, dude, shut up, Redbeard. Like, keep talking over it. You start to read the room.
Like you're a guy, so if you get caught with pictures online, they just brush it off and be like, "That's a guy thing to do." Or good for you. Like, if I get caught, it's like, oh, what is she? She's a whore. She's a slut. She's got no professional career ahead of her.
But yeah, equality's a thing. There's no gender inequality anywhere. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
It's absolutely on both sides. I'll totally admit I'm a feminist, but I think a lot of people forget that feminist means that you're fighting for equality, not for genocide, and that's what feminism
it's not to enslave men.
Modern day has come to it.
Yeah, it's just like pro-female. It doesn't mean anti-man.
I got a fly. A random thing popped in my head. What if I call myself Spider-Beard? I'll get like a full-face Spider-Man mask, but just cut out the beard part.
Oh my
so
God.
I'm still anonymous.
There's your Halloween costume.
Shut up, Spider-Beard.
Maybe it's a ball gag.
All time, Dre.
Oh my god, I wish we still had Cards Against Humanity. That would be a card right there.
Fucking miss our Cards Against Humanity.
Hey, Redbeard, you know what I will say, and I think I mentioned this a few weeks ago.
Look at your Dan's here.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, he's early.
Your beard is growing out. I thought it looked really sharp when you kept it like a little bit longer, but a little bit trimmed.
I'm waiting for it to get to like
subscriber.
down here-ish. Like
Yeah.
I trimmed it. Stupid, goddamn
have a
Satan
beard, so I
lady
don't
that
know.
I thought I was gonna be. Trim my beard, but I should have trimmed my beard. I had it.
He trimmed it for cunnilingus, basically.
Jesus Christ.
It was stupid fucking. But no, I got to the point now where I had to basically start again. I'm like, I got to leave it alone for like another 6 months or so and just let it do its thing.
It's going back
And then
to
I
its
can
good
finally
though.
like trim it to where I want. Like it's right now, it's doing
meth
like the
beard.
stupid until it gets long enough where the weight kind of does its thing.
Yeah.
The beginning of it, like it all curls back under. Like it's way longer than it seems right now.
Tickle your neck though?
But it's like,
Like,
it goes
does it irritate your neck and
no.
when it curls
do-
back? Like,
Beard oil and beard shampoo, man. That's all you need.
I do have to say, if a girl ever asks you to shave your beard again, she's not worth your time.
don't do it.
It's not happening. Well,
Lesson
again,
learned,
like
I think.
it wasn't shaved. Like it was trim. Like
It was trimmed.
Trim.
I liked your beard trimmed. It looked like a really great beard. I'll be
Just
honest.
don't shave your beard
Well, thank you.
completely because you look like a creepy fuck with no beard.
Yeah, don't ever.
And
Don't
See, I-
shave it.
I
Don't
don't,
ever shave it.
I don't
Yeah.
like myself with no beard, but I also wouldn't go as far as what Greg just said.
Reason.
No beard.
It's like
Fuck you,
red,
man.
no.
No,
beard.
You did that for a great reason.
No beard. You are a creepy fuck.
This
Can we
goes
get
out.
back to why Highlander sucks?
This
This is exactly why Highlander sucks.
I do have to say, this happened a while ago.
I wore my kilt in far too long.
Wait. I do have to say, like, this happened a while ago, but Lee made like the creepiest voice, and then he has the picture of like that creepy guy. So it just worked so well. Like his profile picture that he uses, it was like the
What?
perfect combination.
When did I make a creepy voice?
I don't know. We were talking about like pedophilia, and then his face comes up, and you did the creepy voice, and I'm
I
like,
feel like
oh
Lee
my
should
God.
turn
did-
his
I did
camera
the-
on, so we
I
no
did
longer
the-
have to see fucking Dr.
I
Dave's
did the
goddamn
false
nightmare.
Alex Jones voice where it's like, all the pedophiles, they're running pedophile rings under the pizza shops, and Hillary Clinton's involved. She's running.
Yeah.
We're
little
making the
girls.
frogs gay.
She's
It
making
looks
the frogs gay,
perfect.
and she's
I'm just-
running them to perverts and transsexuals out in the streets of New York. That's what they're
Like I
doing.
can picture that guy's voice. Like that would be his voice. I know his voice,
Yeah,
but like,
but
that would be
And
the
by,
voice.
and by
for
the
me.
way,
Picture his voice
buy
was
some
so
bone
less,
broth,
more
it's
sleazy.
caveman food.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh my god. Redbeard looks like one of those kids who has that aging disease where it's like they
I was gonna say it's like
A curious case of Carrie McEwen.
Just call me Ginger Jack.
it's
I
like
was
it's
gonna
like
say
the
an
guy in
early
the,
stage of Max Headroom almost.
it's like the guy in the right mask looks less creepy than Redbeard in that fucking video.
He looks like
Who is that guy?
Keep going. Come on.
he
Get
looks
all
like,
that.
he looks like
get all that.
Deadpool.
That's
Oh my God,
Oh my god.
that was awful.
That's terrible.
Oh, it's Craig.
No,
no, no.
like, you were the next time I meet you in person, you're getting kicked in the balls. It's just-
There it is.
You'll get to me, Ashley. It's okay. You'll get to me.
what kind of
avocado
have
fucking-
Come on, Greg, bring up the mouth assault. Come on, where is it?
Hold on. I'll rewind it. Give me a second.
I mean, this is funny now, but
Oh, here it
you know
comes.
the
That's
next
it?
time that Ewart meets Redbeard in person, it's gonna be like, I'm really sorry, man. I said that shit to you. Please,
No.
it's something I do online. I'm just
That's
joking
true.
with you and stuff. I didn't mean to make fun of your dead dad and shit, man. I'm just, yeah. I mean, he's gonna bring that up again. He's gonna apologize for every fucking thing he said.
There he is. You're violent assault.
I love what led up to that.
Rewind it again, Greg.
You and I were always having like a phone argument or something, and like a bitch. I was like screaming at you, and I'm like, just shut up. Oh, that's like.
It's quiet, Ashley. What do you want?
This is where he gets.
but-
Oh, we got a finger in. Dirty fingernail, probably.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
I'm actually drinking a hard
I
seltzer.
mean, the man penetrated.
That was
It's like peach fruited sour.
100%.
No.
Like, genuinely one of the
Sasha.
best goddamn nights of my life, though, Greg. Like that was. I love you, man. That was a fucking fantastic evening.
Yeah,
that
we had a
was-
good night. We were so drunk.
It was all because.
And then I had to get up early in the morning and go back to the fucking World Winter Fair. That was a
Your kilt.
rough morning. That was probably like the most full on, almost hungover. No, the first year at the Winter Fair was pre-kilt for me. There was no kilt that year.
What's with the balaclava, man?
He's beer burglar.
I'm like the extreme beer burglar. You can't even tell who I am.
No eye holes or anything. Did you do that mask?
Yes.
Probably not.
You probably did try to pour the beer through that mask.
He drank beer with a straw.
That's the beer. That's the mask he uses to drink extra chunky versions of Sparkle Puff. It filters them up. I actually tried that. Like it was a couple months ago now. I got like a full on like the chunkiest Sparkle Puff in my life, and I was like, this is just too much. And I have like a couple filters that are meant for like deep fryers, like just filter paper kind of things, coffee filters ish kind of. And I tried filtering it through it.
What happened?
Okay, little chunks are good for you.
It didn't do anything good. Like it took way too long. Like the chunks clogged up the filter way too fast. And by the time it was done,
the chunks. Like by looking at the residue, you couldn't really confirm it.
Chunk.
I should have just drank it. It didn't work out in the end.
That's why you're just drinking out of the can.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's his lawnmower. His
It literally
lawnmower
is.
beer.
It literally is.
Hey, do we want to run and we have like a fucking like 35 person game of golf or something right now?
I'm going to bed here in a minute. I'm finishing my beer and then I'm heading to bed. But you guys can do whatever.
Well, then we have time to do Forest.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go pee.
And then
I'll play
afterwards,
Forest.
if people want to jump
Yes.
in my Discord, that can be a thing that we can do. We can.
Sasha wants to join into the video. She's taking my spot.
I'll take a quick wee wee too. I'll leave it back.
I'm remarkably happy that my work.
Same.
I was supposed to work at 8 p.m. tonight, and the place I'm working is like kind of I'm supposed to Joey's Only Seafood here in town, and it's in like a bit of a mini mall thing. So like the roof access, we're not allowed to put a ladder on the building, and just climb up for some reason. Like that's against our policy. So the guy has to be there to open the fucking maintenance room for us to get on the roof.
Yeah.
And I got a text from my boss being like, the guy won't let us on the roof is canceled tonight.
So,
And then the guy is like, this maintenance guy is such a he made my boss pay him like $80 cash one time to like open the thing for him and stuff. He's like this ultra shisty building supervisor guy that's like, you're not getting on my roof unless there's something in it for me kind of thing. And it's like, you know what? If that works out to me having tonight off, fuck that guy and I'll hang out with you guys. And I'm also going to jump on the Radar P train. Keep talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. My game's loaded.
Everyone's making a run for it.
I'm still here.
We know you can. You like to pee and listen to us.
well, some people's fetish, so.
So, yeah, it's true. That's very true.
I'm not anti too many fetishes. Fetishes. So good.
Oh my goodness.
How's your day?
Exhausting.
Yeah.
And get to work so long, and it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm just done. Done with stupid people.
I had a really slow day today. I got really lucky because I took an order, and it was like a pretty decent size order. And usually pickup orders, you don't get tips, or you get very little tips. So I was like, oh fuck, like this is I'm gonna have like a huge sale on my fucking till at the end of the night, and then I'm gonna get no tip for it. Nope, got $20 for it, and I was like, awesome. On a quiet day, I will take it.
No kidding.
Yeah, because fuck, like I think I sold like 300 today when I usually sell like 500, 600. So
that's a slow
day. Just to kind of give you an idea, and that included that $100 delivery.
We're gonna go back to what you were saying before. I feel like the plural of fetishes should be fetishy. I don't know why. Just
fetishy. It does sound fun. Oh, that was what I was gonna say. Redbeard. I don't know if you got my message. but if I end up getting a house with an apartment, it's most likely going to be out of town.
I meant to ask, like, when you say out of town?
It's under half an hour. We've established that we want to be closer. Like, can't be more than half an hour out of town.
Yeah, like the only potential like game over thing for me would be what the potential internet connection is going to be.
Well, Cody said the same thing, so we've been looking at internet as well. So we're on that same boat.
Because like a buddy of mine that lives in Callander has got like the best of the best internet they have, and it's still atrocious. Like
Bonfield, you can get fiber.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah.
If fiber op isn't available, then
yeah, we were looking at
Where'd it
places
go?
in Bonfield, but it doesn't. It's just outside of that area.
Bonfield's not like
It's
well,
a half an hour away.
again, like I'm if I'm gonna move, I'm hoping to potentially also.
But it's
maybe-
gonna have a huge
Yeah.
yard, and yeah, I'm just giving you the heads up. Like if I do happen to find a place
I'm assuming like Sash is a pretty awesome dog. I'm assuming she's good with
with
other
smaller
dogs.
dogs, yeah, and cats too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Oreo's just he's like today. I was walking him. I walk Oreo. He's got no collar. He's got no leash. I'm just like he knows like the heel command for him is stay close, and he stays pretty close to me as we're walking. And like he's the most well behaved dog on a walk in the world. Like I walk him kind of out behind him. It's not actually on the street generally. So if there's nobody going to stop me as far as the no collar thing goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get back on like the main street where it comes to the Laurier Woods off the railway tracks. And I walk him for like maybe 600 meters or so back towards home down the actual street. And today, coming around the one corner, I look over and there's like this other family that has a little Shih Tzu, same as Oreo, but even smaller, just like sitting there. And I'm like, oh, Oreo, come say hi to this dog over here. And I walk over and Oreo is just like standing on the side of the road being like, I don't want to see this dog. I'm like, I had to actually go. I had to actually walk over, pick him up, and bring him and hold him for a minute, so the other dog and him could like kind of sniff each other. And then I put him down, and they were like sniffing each other, like doing the whole walk around thing for like a minute. And then Oreo's just like, "Now I'm done with you. Get away from me. I'm scared of you now." Like Oreo's the biggest little bitch of a dog in the world, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
But adorable.
He's pretty cute. He needs a shaving. I think I want to live stream. I want to live stream the next time I shave him, because just why not?
There you go.
Oh, I exited. Dang it.
Are people in the golf game?
Yeah, we're getting in golf game.
Oh,
No, I got it.
I wasn't sure because Nick had said he was going to bed. And
Please,
stuff, so
no, I'm going to bed. We're playing around the forest, and then I'm going to bed.
I'm dead.
I convinced him.
Yeah, like it was hard.
Pretty convincing with your boobies.
My boobies are not even showing tonight.
Yeah, but they're still pretty convincing.
There's a tiny
They're so convincing.
The memory
Kinda
never
what?
fades.
I think they've changed since then.
Yeah, see, oh, look at this. Love the issue that was happening last night. For,
Who are we
I
waiting
can't
for?
remember
Who
who.
else is playing?
Ashley, let's play golf.
Like,
Hey, Redbeard,
it's
I'm
Ashley's
Redbeard,
gone for a pee.
not connecting. Remember the last time
Not,
playing golf?
connecting. Not connecting.
So I'm going to unplug my fucking receiver
Ooh.
and
That's
count
a
it
huge ass
about.
receiver. Mine's like half that size.
It's actually not bad.
You must have the newer one. This is like the OG one, I think.
Sounds
Okay.
like it's.
Yeah, it's probably
It sounds like it'd be an interesting one.
Hi.
First
and I
hour.
plug it back in. Give it a second.
so asleep and cute.
Blueberry and pear.
Oh man.
And we're connected.
It's really the best of the bunch because the
Venus.
first two are impressive.
Nick, are you hosting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mari,
Cool.
you got a game
Yes.
ready to go.
Well, I was just checking, man.
Just
We're
waiting
just
for
waiting
you.
on your slow ass.
God.
Alright, so that's
Really?
six of the 9. Who's not playing? Like Greg.
Not me.
Wait for Ash. What about?
I'm almost there.
You were.
You were.
Where are you guys?
Join next.
Join me. Join me.
And then together we
We
can
will
rule the galaxy.
as follows.
Well, actually, I think if you join anybody that's in the lobby, you'd probably still join the lobby, I'd assume.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I'm having some birth.
Birth. Oh my God.
Birthing.
Birthing.
Bursting in your face.
Birthing and nut here.
This is
I'm
actually
having-
a great fucking beer. This is so good.
Yeah, what are you having, Lee?
I'm having whiskey tonight.
Oh, what whiskey?
I don't know
What
which
kind of
whiskey. I have to
whiskey?
check the bottle. I can't remember. It looked good though.
Some random
It tastes really
whiskey?
good.
You
So
gotta tell
Cody has
people what
this
it
thing.
is.
Okay, let me grab the bottle. I'll be right back.
All right.
Like, I don't care, but other people here know whiskey and they might actually want to know.
Yes, we do care about what
I don't
Yeah, see?
know whiskey.
I know some of you guys. Well, Lee and Greg are the only two really whiskey
Covenant Ash?
whiskey people I know.
Yours might be one you want to.
You know what? I apologize.
Wow.
Sorry. It's because your fucking camera's not on and you're down the corner. I'm sorry, man. I didn't. Your word is
So
I don't know if
also
you guys can see it.
a whiskey guy.
Barn burner.
I never heard of
It
that.
It's
Interesting.
Let me look that up. I'm curious what that is now.
It started with
bourbon
the
barrels.
fire.
Yeah, we can do that.
It
It's
all started
Ontario
with the.
whiskey?
Ontario Boyman.
Oh, okay.
It all
It
started
actually
with the
tastes- it
barn
tastes
on
really
fire.
good.
Nice.
So it's
It's
either
like a-
either competition for urine or it's brewed at one of his facilities or distilled at one of his facilities.
Lee, yeah. I would guess 99% likelihood that we distilled it.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm not
cool.
allowed to say that.
No,
There's
that's
only a
I mean,
certain-
you distilled it in Minecraft.
I'm
Yeah,
allowed to
but
say
nobody,
that.
nobody knows
There's
that you're.
only like a small number of whiskey distilleries in Ontario. You have to get a license, like basically grandfathered in or some shit, isn't it?
I don't know. Gio.
It's just really expensive to get started, and to really make enough to make it profitable is just super.
I mean,
capital
you're gonna
intensive.
you're gonna
shit.
be in the red for years anyway because you got to fucking age. some
I'm
shit,
looking
too.
at the chat right now. Albino Rhino is in the chat.
Yeah, fuck him.
I'm back. I'm good.
Commenting right now. Haha.
Shut up, albino beard. That's so creative. All right, let's start the game.
Wow, beard.
Poor Nick.
So the rest is the ball jumping and what's ball hitting on?
ball jumping is turned on.
Oh God!
Ball bumping.
Ouchie.
We're
Ah,
gonna bump
Balls
balls.
hitting
Go.
each other.
There's going to be a lot of swear words happening.
There's a lot of swear words, anyways.
Jump
That's
around.
true.
Jump
Fun.
around.
Jump up and get down.
What do you mean
Jump,
swearing?
jump.
We're a good clean Christian. Game.
Good clean Christians. I was just
Yeah.
watching a video today, and this girl is encouraging. It's an advertisement. It's a whatever. Anyways, it's something for YouTube, and she's encouraging girls to dress modestly because it's basically saying that either you can dress modestly and have a personality, or dress sexy and have no personality.
What?
So I
think
have no
dressing
personality,
sexy has
guys.
more- I think you're more personality that way.
That girl has
Oh,
obviously
my God.
never been fucked in her life.
Never had
Um,
an
You drink
orgasm.
dress so conservatively, it means you're fucking boring sometimes.
I might just have to watch because too many people. It slows down my game really bad.
I mean, she's either not been fucked or she's only opened her asshole for Jesus. One or the other.
Maybe. But I was
That's
listening.
that's technically kosher.
By the way,
Although that's
Redbeard, Albino Rhino says he'll make sweet love to you, Carrie.
Oh shit! There you go. Your first Gary.
I feel like that wouldn't be like I've heard about the love you make. It doesn't sound sweet at all. It sounds
All right.
At least
wet and
4 hours.
violent
They
and
will play
hours.
I will let you
Love in
guys
front of the
play.
penguin.
We might play
Aw.
Ginger.
the last one.
After all that effort,
Oh, wait, no,
convincing
the
I
me.
feel like
Penguins are
making
themselves.
love with Chad
not
is
working.
akin to making love with an actual rhinoceros.
You
So-
will
I think it's
fucking,
just too many people.
At least we know now.
Yeah, that's
you'll
okay.
fucking front of the
Well,
polar
what's it
bears.
doing? Is it like too slow?
You need to get the
or not
fucking
responsive?
bullshit cross-compatibility thing going with this
Do you
game.
see this?
What is it
Cross-
doing?
That's what it's
Oh.
doing now.
Oh,
the
She
hell?
has it on her Xbox, but it's not cross-compatible with this version. It's stupid.
Anyways,
It's so stupid.
I am planning on getting a new computer.
Okay.
It might
You
be
did
a
mention
while,
that, yes.
Cool.
I also like if you want to
Oh.
bring your laptop like here next time, come here with your laptop. I could like give it a once over and like give her a format and reinstall, and it would
Do we start over?
probably
again?
help at least a bit. For
though.
her.
No, it won't work.
No.
And you can take pictures of your penis.
And I can take pictures of you.
Yeah, combo, but it would probably help Lee at least a bit.
Man, when all of our balls are like together at the start of a fucking shot, it looks like the gayest fucking tropical girl drink you could think of.
Gayest fucking tropical girl drink.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like some kind of crazy Village People reunion
I'm
tour.
just trying to think of that. Gayest fucking tropical girl
I
drink.
got the village.
I mean,
people on top of the
and
ball.
my reference for that is the Kids in the Hall sketch
Yeah.
where it's
Girl
like
drink
girl
drunk.
drink
Oh,
drunk.
girl drink drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great skit.
You're a girl.
At least girl drinks get you fucked up.
Yeah.
You
Not
guys
wrong there.
heard Kids in the Hall supposed to come back, right?
You got Dave Foley fucked up.
Like Kids
We
in the
all
Hall
hold
full
that.
on, like the sketch show is supposed to come back like next year. or
Really?
something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Like,
Because there's nothing
did
original.
anybody
these
see the show Death Comes to Town, which was actually filmed here in North Bay?
I tried watching some of that, but I wasn't too into
days.
it.
Wasn't
Like,
that, was that some of the, Kids in the Hall people?
the cat that was alive so long it learned to talk was the fucking most hilarious
Wasn't
thing.
that some of the Kids in the Hall people that made that?
I
Kids
was
in
in
the Hall.
Carter.
All of it, wasn't it?
It was a show with all the Kids in the Hall. Yeah,
Yeah. think
I met
saw that.
the super short guy. What's his name?
Oh, this is
Bruce.
Bruce. Yeah,
McDonald, or
yeah.
I was in Carter as a background person,
Nice.
Nice.
and I made really good friends with Jerry O'Connell.
I tweeted at him one point asking him to like come and be a guest in my beer review.
Did you ask him what his secret identity was?
Why on earth did you
No.
ask him to join one of your beer reviews?
Because he was a celebrity and he was in town. I thought, why the fuck not? It'd be fun.
We had Chad
Like-
Michaels here the other day,
It'd be so
and then
cool.
we have somebody else coming.
Danny
this-
Trejo was in town at one point filming a movie.
What?
North
No way.
North
Wow.
Bay's got some surprising like film shit
We
going on.
actually
Pretty
have
cool.
another film being recorded. It's not a Christmas film this time, like a Hallmark film. It's an actual film, and they're using the front of Blue Dogs.
It's not. It's a Hallmark. There's been a few that weren't Hallmark, but yeah, it's a. Well, there's a movie I can't remember the name of the damn movie, but it was like almost fully filmed in the fucking like the hole in the military.
I watched
base
it.
here.
No, I didn't watch
Lawrence Fishburne was in it, and somebody else I can't think
it.
of.
What was the one? It was like a witch movie. It was filmed in.
No, mine was like
No,
an
this is a different one.
apocalyptic, like end of the
This is
world.
a different
kind of
one.
movie.
This was like it was. I think it was filmed either in Sundridge or it was filmed somewhere, but it was filmed in the woods, like somewhere in the North Bay area woods. And it's a witch film. It's a witchcraft film. I can't remember what it was.
Like
but it's
Blair
really
Witch
fucked
kind
up.
of shit or something, or like.
No, it was like an old school like 1800s type movie.
So
You
the
gonna
witch.
take your shot there, you were, or like there you
I
go.
don't know if it was the witch. I don't know.
Wait, if it
No,
came out
the-
in the last couple of years,
Nice.
the witch, like
Yeah,
actual-
the witch-
that movie.
Fancy
No,
water.
the witch came out.
Probably the Crucible.
I'm
The
terrible with names.
witch came out. The witch was filmed in Peterborough, not far from here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, The Witch was a really good movie.
It was really, yeah, it is a really good movie.
Damn
Movie
it,
of the Witch?
The new one he makes, the lighthouse, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's
that
an
good?
interesting one.
I haven't seen that. I heard it's like Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe doing a really good job, but I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
fucking weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
Like a lot of people are like really apprehensive about Robert
Okay.
Pattinson being
I'm
Batman.
reading Albino Rano's comments here. He's saying,
I'm hopeful.
well, yeah, yep. He's talking about you actually, because he's saying about making sweet love to you. He says, "I'll shake the house off its stilts," and after that, he says, "We actually found out a few locals sit outside the house when we shake the stilts." Jesus.
Wow.
That is
I
kinda
wonder
creepy.
if he's intentionally making like a Baba Yaga reference there, because you know the house on the chicken legs stilts. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Probably not. Okay.
No.
No.
Like,
Not really.
Lee, you've got the most obscure, awesome.
I was
movie
about to
knowledge
say
ever.
that. I was gonna say he has like the most obscure references. So you have to like stop and
Because
really
we-
think about
we-
them.
Movie in
He's probably seen thousands of movies, so
It's not even a movie reference. It's a German folklore reference.
No, I got your
Smarter
reference.
than
I want to say I remember watching a movie or something where they talked about the Baba Yaga. Like Lee might even maybe able to tell me what
The
movie
new
it was.
Hellboy movie, the latest
Ah,
one, had Baba Yaga in it.
Was it any good, that one?
It was
I-
right. It wasn't great though.
I feel
I
like that
didn't
wasn't
finish
it
it.
because I remember watching that movie and then that's all. I don't.
Baba Yaga
I-
is literally a character in that movie.
No, but this is something else that like stuck with me. But I don't remember a damn thing about that movie. I watched it and it was forgettable. It wasn't anywhere near the Ron Perlman the Hellboy shit.
I mean, I'm not going to shit on the guy who the dude from Stranger Things who replaced Ron Perlman there. I think he actually did a really good job.
His portrayal was good, but the movie itself didn't.
The movie wasn't good.
Yeah,
the problem with the movie is it tried to fit in too much shit in one movie when they should have like stretched it out for a series. But they jumped the gun and they're like, oh, we got to tell so much story and then maybe we'll give a trilogy or whatever.
I watched a really funny review of that movie. Like, there's a channel on YouTube called Pretty Much It, and they watched that was when they were reviewing the newest season of Stranger Things, but they had seen the Hellboy movie. So like throughout the whole thing, they were like saying like, "This is where it turns into Hellboy," like the police officer in Stranger Things, and it was just a really kind of funny cross reference they did. It's a pretty funny channel if you've ever seen it.
Apparently, there's Jimmy Jazz saying, or John Wick.
Yeah, there's a Baba Yaga reference in John Wick.
That's what it is. That's
okay. Yeah, because they call John Wick Baba Yaga. That's his like mythological name as like this uber killer that everyone's fucking afraid
Jimmy
of.
Jazz, earlier you called me out on some weird comparison I made that you never actually clarified. But aside from that, like John Wick, that's exactly where the reference in my head was coming from. Thank you for that.
There you go.
He called out the fact that Highlander is shit. That's what he said.
No, there's a reference that he called out a comparison I made, which is not Highlander shit. It was like I compared something to something, and
yeah, Highlander's a third man.
No,
anyone.
Although there is also a very sexy European movie called Baba Yaga. That's a horror movie from.
Just realize there's no point saying "fuck you" Ewert, because they're just say "fuck Ewert." They just like the U's already in there. I like it.
Yeah, you don't even have to like use extra words, right?
Yeah, like Ewert's name has "fuck you" kind of almost half built into it. I like it.
Exactly. Now you get it. I should
while.
try this way. You guys
Yeah,
go
your
like this.
name always fucks up my Google speech.
Oh, you fucking motherfucker!
Fuck
No.
you.
You know what?
Wasn't
Greg?
me this time.
That was
No,
a very
it wasn't
every time you try to Google speak
Fuck,
Hubert's
shit.
name, it always comes out hilarious. That's a very
Yeah,
bad
you
point.
used to say you wart.
It always comes out phonetically correct, like it comes out in like, but it always fucks up the sense and stuff. You're like,
You just need
Oh,
to add me
that's
to your
Hubert.
dictionary, and you'll be good.
Why don't I do my
Dictionary.
dictionary? Well, here's the thing. The more mistakes I make, the happier Carrie is because he gets to go through and correct them.
that's
Fuck,
not
shit.
necessarily true at all.
Whoa! We're good.
Shut up, Ewert. You are an asshole.
Correcting mistakes doesn't make me happy. Like it's kind of an OCD thing for me. Like if anything, I wish I didn't have to. Like,
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuck you.
Aw.
Eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Hey, Lee, is that Lee Russell? Is that a Louis Vuitton pirate hat you have there? That's what it looks like.
A what?
nice.
What?
Never mind.
Jesus Christ. I was on YouTube. Ashley's center square right now. Nice.
You got to dumb down your references for me, Ewert.
Awesome.
Oh.
Oh, fuck
Dumb
you,
down the
you-
reference.
Oh, Jesus, and I missed you, cocksucker. You bastard. You bastard.
Oh, it's so weird. I'm watching myself on YouTube while you guys are playing. That's fun.
Fucker.
We're watching.
Look at Ashley with this goddamn rainbow horn. Unicorn bastard.
It's a pretty unicorn, though.
I guess.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Redbeard, well done.
Oh,
Thank you.
dickhole.
Just wait until I want to make sure nobody was in my way.
Chicken shit.
And look at me in every other hole and realize the reasoning behind it. It's like I keep getting fucking bounced in here and fucked over.
Okay.
Hi,
all right.
baby.
No.
It's everyone else's fault but my own.
Oh, my
wow.
computer's
Now
like
that's
so
what you guys are
behind.
doing.
Okay, get the fuck out of there.
The fuck
Everyone
out of
take a shot at
here.
it. Taking
Apologize
mine
if
last.
noise comes through my microphone. Apparently somebody's downstairs wailing on something with a hammer.
Sweet.
What
I
the
like that there's like
fuck?
Sure. Wailing on somebody. It's
What
a hammer.
the actual fuck?
I said
was
something
that?
with a hammer. That the sound of the hammer hitting the thing. There's no way that's somebody. Like
Somebody's
You
skull.
fucking dirtbag motherfucker.
no. Again, the skull would have caved in by now.
Holy.
Now I got like 3 shots of this. You back.
Oh, I just
It's
saw it
on.
happen.
It's fucking on. I'm looking for your ball these next 4 holes, bitch. You bastard. You son of a bitch.
Who fucked Lee over right now?
What?
You are.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Hi.
I just got
Rat
fucked over
piece
by
of
somebody
shit.
in midair. I don't know who it was, but thank you. That was good times.
I'm so behind on YouTube that your reactions, I'm just waiting for it. I'm
Who the
like,
fuck did
Oh,
that?
Come on.
and then I see it, and then I laugh way too late.
What the hell? It's put right back to
That
the
li-
fucking start,
that
you
fucking-
piece of shit.
What you just did literally cost me a chance to leave.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
Fucking piece of shit.
What? What is it?
No, stop! Fuck you all! Oh,
I'm watching
I've
you right
never
now.
in my life done this bad at this fucking stupid hole.
Oh, you bastard. Who just hit me?
I just hit you, you fucker. How do you like it?
That's fine.
Why
I
does
hope all the bad things in life happen to you and you alone.
Thanks, Nick.
somebody watch me for a second? Explain to me why my ball goes flying into fucking space.
I fucking banked it off
Oh, it
of
doesn't that
Ewart,
time.
went up the hill, and they got a birdie.
Oh my god, this is like a revenge battle.
Take your
That's the
shot,
ginger
Ewart. Take your fucking shot, bitch. How's it like? How's that feel having 3
Oh.
strokes in a hole?
Oh my
That you didn't
god.
need to have, huh?
Oh my
Wow,
god.
you and I almost hit each other there. Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Piece
Whoever
of
did that
shit.
shot, that was actually a really nice shot.
You piece of fucking garbage.
Oh shit.
This
That was a
game's-
weird shot, Radar.
Radar already in the hole.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How the
Couple
hell
of
is
us
this
are in the hole.
possible?
Just shoot slightly off the side into the V,
Radar
and you'll. There you
Got a
go.
lot of
Yeah.
practice yesterday.
Oh, Ashley, beautiful.
Oh, that was Ewart's
oh,
fault.
God, fuck
Fuck
off by
you,
my
Ewart.
favorite
Ewart.
person right now.
God damn it.
Ewart's. No.
I mean, first you send me awesome beers, and then you fucking block fucking Ewart's ball. You are the best person
Going
ever.
back to chat, Chad, don't record any Inuit doing anything, man. I don't want to see that. No. God,
I want to see it.
no.
Do it.
Do not be the
What?
fucking none of it fucking
I don't
Dr.
want-
Dave.
I don't want
That's
none
not
of it.
cool.
Oh. I'm pretty sure I hit Radar right there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking awesome.
God damn.
God.
Oh!
Golf game.
Damn it.
I feel like it wouldn't kill your internet, Chad. Like as long as your PC can handle it, it really doesn't use that much bandwidth and stuff. Like it.
Yeah, it really isn't that bad for bandwidth.
No, you could handle this.
Oh, Jesus.
Your computer can handle it.
Even between people having good internet, there's still weird desync issues and stuff. So like, I feel like where you are wouldn't make it any worse.
Greg shared a video in the chat, and it says, "Sorry if this offends anyone."
I don't
wondering-
want to Lee especially. Well, both Lees will be very offended.
No.
Is it like Lee violence?
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if it offends anyone, it's probably got nudity in it.
How did I just?
Well, it's on Facebook, so it can't actually have nudity, but it's, you know.
Oh. I have. Oh. Is there noise? Is there
okay,
sound? I was gonna
cool.
play it.
I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
Oh, there is sound.
I'll just be over here.
Oh, shit. That
I
was-
wish I could move my hips like that.
I'm curious now. I'm gonna watch it.
I have no
How's
talent.
how's my YouTube video still in the last hole right now?
I told you it's delayed.
Go back to live. Like,
Did someone just see that?
yeah, sorry, it wasn't on live.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
It was all delayed.
Oh,
How is this offensive?
Damn.
I would
Yeah,
be
what's so offensive about that?
know.
I mean, there's no-
Everybody's
you
offended
don't
by
even,
something.
You don't even
these days.
see anything.
nice try, beer.
Oh,
Oh,
you fucking
Getting so
bastard.
fucking close. Yeah, but Dan tied for the lead there at the end.
Yep.
Did he?
I got hit too many
Oh,
times.
yeah.
So
Oh,
fucking
well then not so good job,
All right,
Raider. Ha, ha, ha,
I'm taking this shit offline because I'm done.
ha.
Have a good night, guys. Nice
Oh,
talking to you,
bye.
Chad. And yes, Albino
Yeah.
Rhino, this runs on a computer.